What is up, Ewo crew? This is a very highly requested video, and after weeks of investigating, we finally have it for you. Today, we will be exposing Burning Man.
For those who don't know, Burning Man is an annual event held in the Black Rock Desert on the playa. For 1 week, about 80,000 people gather onto the dry lake bed, building an experimental city known as Black Rock City.
Burning Man claims to be the world's largest Leave No Trace event, but what we found during our investigation may shock you.
Before we jump into the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss another video. We also need to make two things very clear before we get started.
Alright, we want to make clear we have no problem with people going out to the desert, partying, and having fun. The thing we do have a problem with though is the hypocrisy of this event and what we found while researching this video.
We do know there's a segment of burners who are also very upset about what we're about to show you, and we are not painting all burners with the same brush. If this video makes you angry at us, you're probably the problem.
Now let's go.
Before we decided to make this video, we made a video covering the town of Gerlach near the location of the Burning Man event. Soon after posting this video, we received an email from Melanie, who was a security guard for the 747 plane left on the playa at the Burning Man event months after it ended last year. This quickly became a point of contention among burners who believed in the Leave No Trace principle of Burning Man and didn't want the 747 to be there.
In Melanie's email, she sent us an email. She said, "Also, I am a resident of Gerlach, and everything you have filmed and seen in the town are the workers for Burning Man, not the residents. And yes, they are disgruntled. 80% of them are not paid. They get crappy food, crappy housing, and free alcohol at their own exclusive bar, all to go to the biggest party in the world. If you want the down low on what Burning Man is doing to this town, stay a week here in October when they all leave and see what they leave behind." We headed out to Burning Man 2 days after the event to see if they really are a Leave No Trace event. Here is what we found.
As we started heading out, we noticed massive amounts of trash along the road. We'll show you a before and after event comparison on screen right now, and as you can see, there's a huge difference. Before was only 2 weeks before the Burning Man event.
This wasn't just one portion of the road, but the entire 75-mile stretch from Wadsworth to the Burning Man event was littered with trash, abandoned trailers, RVs, and more. Just garbage everywhere.
Okay guys, we are almost there. There's America's Darkest Town right there, and then the Burning Man event takes place right over there. So we're almost there. We've already seen a ton of freaking trash so far.
That's right, with a ton of trash along the road. So you guys ready? Let's go. Okay, where we're gonna go right now, guys, we're gonna go over on the playa. We're gonna try to go the back road in because we want to see if there's a ton of garbage over there as well. And for those people who are gonna be like, well, you guys should clean it up, well, watch to the end. You'll see what happens.
Yeah, watch to the end, you guys.
Don't forget to hit and subscribe. Let's go. I think we've seen a lot more trash on our way in than we've ever seen before coming here. A ton of trash. I think when we get out there, I'm hoping I'm wrong, guys. I think we will see a ton of trash also on the playa, but I could be wrong. I'm also wanting to see if the 747 is still there, and we will get into that later.
I think there's probably going to be a lot of trash there because of how much trash we've seen on the road so far. And I'm really interested to see if the plane is still there, and I'm really interested to see if anybody's left anything like bikes and stuff like that. So let's go. Okay guys, there's been tons of trash on the side of the road, so I think there's also going to be tons of trash on the playa. Let's go and see. So because we've already seen so much trash, I think it's going to be like a lot worse over there the closer we get to the event. So let's go see. Let's go. This is going to get a little sketchy though, because we did see a sign saying no entry for event only. So we don't know if they're going to have it blocked over here, but I guess we'll see. And we're also going to stop at the hot springs and see if they trashed it. So let's go again.
Woo, can't wait.
Woo!
So the event is right behind us. We just came over there. We saw a couple of people who were burners right over there at the hot springs. Not sure if they were dumping their trash. Looks like they could have been. We're not sure.
No, they're doing something sketchy, it looked like. They look a little nervous.
Yeah, when we rolled up, they looked like they were totally not expecting us. So far around here, there's not a lot of trash around here, but one thing I did notice, and I'm not saying this is a correlation in any regards, but there's no animals today. We've seen no animals today.
No, last time, you guys, we saw kit foxes, we saw bighorn sheep, we saw horses, we saw all kinds of animals. Today, nothing.
So far, birds. One thing I want to make clear, guys, is there was a lady who claimed she was out here and she was photographing some of the art installations and she was assaulted.
Yeah, within the past few days.
So we don't know. If someone tries to assault me, I'm gonna assault back. Just want you to know that. So we ain't gonna be punked. We're gonna go out here and we're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna take photos whatever the hell we want to, and we're gonna do whatever we want within legal rights, okay?
So let's see what happens, guys. Let's get closer to the event and see what we find.
Yes, let's go.
We got all the trash blowing
around in there.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
As we got closer, we started to notice garbage everywhere, even along the dunes around the event where the kit fox habitat is located. One piece of garbage was right next to what appeared to be a kit fox den.
Then we discovered something disturbing. As we looked into this closer, we found an organization called the Friends of Black Rock High Rock with some interesting connections and beliefs. First of all, one of the Burning Man founders is vice president of this organization, so these two organizations are very intertwined.
Ironically, here's a post from Friend of Black Rock's Facebook page talking about protecting the kit foxes, and then right there, right next to a kit fox den, there was garbage littered right after the Burning Man event, which one of the founders is vice president of this organization.
Yes, and there's also more people on the board of the Black Rock who are also very well invested into the Burning Man event, and they like to have their event. And this is one of the things that really bothers me, guys, when I found this, is they're such freaking hypocrites. They're total hypocrites in my opinion. They're hypocrites. They don't want you doing anything out there. They're trying to control everything you could do out there, but they're allowed to bring 80,000 people out there and throw a giant party that causes all kinds of air pollution. Something that the Leave No Trace never discusses is air pollution. They don't want to have trash cans out there on the playa because they say it might disturb the playa. But look at all the trucks. I'll show you guys right now. There were so many massive trucks and massive types of equipment out there working on this playa that they claim is so delicate. They don't want people driving their cars off-road, but yet the founder himself is shown right here. We'll show you a picture of him on a UTV off-road doing the exact same thing he tells everyone else not to do. And this is the kind of stuff that really freaking makes me mad, because who in the heck are you to go and tell everybody else they can't do this, they can't do that, and you get to go do everything yourself? It's like they think it's their own little freaking party or something, like their own area out there. Get this. This one is really insane, guys. Get this. They don't want you building rocks. They don't want you stacking rocks. I'm not kidding. They don't want you to stack rocks up.
But they're gonna build a whole city in the desert for a week.
And burn it all to the ground, and then they're gonna burn off propane. Can you imagine how much air pollution is in a burning off of all the propane at the end of the event? Now, these are the same people who run the Burning Man. On one hand, they're pretending like they're out there to protect the environment. They really care about the environment. Oh, we really care about it. In the next minute, what are they doing? They're literally destroying the environment out there. How do they get to have it both ways like that?
Basically, it seems like, in our opinion, they just kind of want the area for themselves and pretend they're Leave No Trace. And I mean, you could see, guys, this is not a Leave No Trace event based on what we found.
And what I found really strange when we were looking into this organization, I guess this non-profit organization, is first of all, is a couple of their sponsors was surprising. One of them is Toyota. I mean, why would Toyota sponsor an event, an organization that doesn't want you to drive your Toyotas off-road? I mean, I bought a Toyota to drive it off-road. He doesn't want anyone driving off-road, except for him, of course, and his post, he's driving off-road in a UTV. And the second one, I believe it's Polaris. They have a freaking Polaris, okay? Polaris is literally made for driving off-road. But what I found really interesting, I don't know if there's any legal issues with this, but it seemed like there was a huge conflict of interest, because what I noticed is that when we were out there, I swear there was like 60 Polarises out there, like almost like Polaris is gonna support this organization. Okay, this is my opinion because I have no evidence of this, but I found it interesting. Maybe, you know, Polaris is gonna like support this Black Rock organization, and Burning Man is gonna go and buy 60 Polarises from the company, almost like it's like some type of really scammy illegal thing going on. I'm not really sure. If you guys are out there and you know whether or not this could be considered scammy, this is not my area of expertise. I just thought it was very interesting.
So we stopped right at the entrance of the Burning Man event and decided to take a closer look, and this is what we found, and it's pretty shocking for being just right outside the event.
What we noticed is there's a ton of trash out here on the side of the road.
And we're right outside.
We don't like burners.
We're right outside the event. There's the event right there. As you can see, there's tons of people coming out.
Yeah, and then like the event's over there. There's a ton of trash right here. There's a ton of trash back there that we actually passed up. And there's trash here. We're gonna keep going, guys. There's bottles all over the sides of the roads here, you guys. This was not here when we were just here before the event. None of this trash was here.
This, holy crap. The sides of the road, guys, it's just covered in trash. Do you see it? It's like everywhere. So this, I guess, is where all the trash is. It's in the sides of the dunes. It flies off the playa and gets caught in the dunes. And then look at this. This is just totally trash.
Now we're gonna go pick some trash up, guys, but we can't do it here because we got a whole family with us.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of big rigs coming down this road and a lot of fast traffic. If you look right now, there's people going down this road really fast. So we're gonna look for an area where we can pull off and get further away from the road so we can pick up some trash. Let's go.
The traffic was so insane that we decided to wait a week before we came back to pick up up trash safely.
Who just dropped that?
In the meantime, we saw photos of overflowing garbage all over Reno and Fernley, and we decided to go take a look ourselves. This was the garbage bin outside of the Fernley Walmart, overflowing with burners trash, and yes, they just left it there like that, outside the bin, just freaking flying all over in the wind.
Then we headed back out for another day of investigating, and we wanted to actually do our part and help try to clean up some of this mess that they have left behind. For a Leave No Trace event, I'd have to say what we found was appalling.
We are right outside the Burning Man event. It's right over there. We are gonna pick up some trash right here, just a little trash here, and there's a, like, it looks like it's some kind of maybe fox or rabbit den.
Right there, and they
Right
left
there.
garbage all over here. Or it's blown over here.
Oh, it's blown over here. It's escaped their little 3-foot high fence. I would have never seen that coming. I thought that little fence would capture 100% of
Oh
everything.
yeah, trash never goes above 3 feet, guys.
Yeah, I mean, especially out here where the freaking wind blows like a hurricane, I bet you that little orange fence just captures everything except for this stuff. Who wants to do it?
Hey, there's a water bottle. Woo! I found a water bottle, you guys. Let's grab it. Water bottle down, right in the poor little fox habitat.
And steak. And a water bottle. Definitely didn't blow over the fence, I'm sure. Oh my God, is that one of those tissue flowers we saw one of the main guys complaining about?
Yeah, it is.
Far worse than the plastic bottle we just picked up. Hey, what's that right there? Is that a piece of tire?
Yep, piece of a tire, guys. We're finding all kinds of treasure today.
Fancy stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
Toothbrush right here.
At least they brush their teeth.
Yeah, that's in. Where's the friends of the Black Rock? Yeah, I guess he was too busy partying, the guy. He gets real triggered for people driving like little tire tracks. But I guess the trails that go through there with all the heavy, look at the heavy equipment, they're spraying it with water right now to keep the dust down. I guess that's okay. He's cool with that.
There's a lot of
Because it benefits him, you know what I mean? Any of the burners complaining about this video, you're the problem. Because the people who actually care about the environment will be thankful that we came out here. We probably are helping you guys keep your freaking permit for next year. Because we, like we said in the beginning of this video, we really don't care if you guys come out here and party, but just don't be hypocrites.
No, but a lot of burners themselves were really upset at the amount of matter out of place left
Exactly,
this year.
and this is one thing we have to make clear is we don't want to paint all burners with the same brush.
No, a lot of them are upset about this.
A lot of the original guys. If you're not upset, you're part of the problem. Sadly, I would say about 80% of the burners just come here to party. They don't care about that. But what I always find interesting, and this is the funny part, is usually the burners who are the most vocal about, you know, leaving no trace are the first to leave here before the trash. And they're like in the middle of Nevada before they and talk about how it's like there's leave no trash and there's a leave no trace event. When there's freaking trash all over, like we've been showing you guys. They aren't here helping clean up. They're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
But they're the
guys.
most vocal, huh? It's always hilarious. Let's keep going. I mean, look at that. We just sit here for a minute. Look at all the trash. We got a decent amount of trash just from this little tiny freaking area. The guy from the Black Rock, yeah, because he's a hypocrite and I don't like that. He'd probably be complaining that we're walking over here as they have that massive freaking stuff going on in the middle of the playa. And again, we've seen no animals here today. It's very interesting. It's almost like the Burning Man have scared the animals off for like 2 weeks now.
I think it's a piece of plastic.
Yeah, it is plastic.
Plastic.
And this is just the beginning. We got to clean up next to the road, but we've been waiting for the rains to clear out. Because believe it or not, the event's right there, and right freaking there on the road, there's a ton of trash along the road. Right outside, some people say, oh, they pack it in and pack it out. I guess what they mean is just pack it out to the road and then dump it along the roads as you go. But someone said that they had no trash cans or bins or something in the park or something in the party, I think, or something stupid like that.
Those cans along the road the whole way back.
Exactly. One day I'd like to come up with a plastic bag and just let it go, but not like leave it and follow it and see how far it goes.
Yeah, and see how far the trash
See if it
travels.
see if it stays 4 feet or below.
We're gonna see if we can get into the event. We're gonna go drive over there right now, so let's go.
So some people suggest that animals don't come on the playa, even though didn't they say they saw coyotes near the edges? You
Yeah,
saw
some
that?
people this year reported that there were coyotes right next to the edges of the event, guys, but look what we
What's
just
this?
found.
I guess that animal bone flew out here by the wind.
So look at, we are really close to the event now. It looks like the trash fence, which is put up to gather the trash up, prevent it from getting outside. It looks like it's gone, and look what we found right here. Bam. Trash fence did not get that, guys. That was some serious moop, but now it's gone.
Gone thanks to the Ewu crew who's out here doing the work. For the people who bailed early, decided to head off into Nevada in their trailer.
Oh, that's nasty looking. Another piece of moop right here again.
Piece of a Volkswagen.
Oh, that's some special rare treasure. We're getting close to the event. The closer we get, it seems like there's more trash. So let's go see what other
That's
treasure.
not possible. How is that possible? They pack everything out. Didn't you see? People are saying they pack it on. I don't think that's trash right there either, guys. I don't think that's trash. There's no freaking way that could be trash, man. There's just no way. Is it? Nah, it's not. You're faking.
Imaginary, we're hallucinating.
It's fake, dude. The fence would have caught all this stuff.
Dude, we're finding fake trash. Oh, there's more. What the hell is that?
That's
It's like a bottle top.
yeah, a can or something here. A picture of a woman.
The heck? Oh, here's some cool tunes. More trash right there.
Guys, the Rangers should be able to pick up your trash. You mother. Look at this. It's like tape.
Another piece of moop.
If we really hated this event, we could totally leave it, but that's not what this is about, guys. This is about showing you the real deal when you come out here and this little bullshit about leave no trace. It doesn't exist. I mean, look at these trucks. Big ass trucks. You think they're leaving no trace? Spewing out so much freaking exhaust? I don't think so. I mean, clearly look. Massive trailers. I mean, how come the leave no trace always leaves out air pollution, Lily?
I don't know, Dad.
Guys, more trash. I think we should comb this freaking area. I think we found the Moop gold mine and we're about to pick this stuff up.
This is like right outside the event now, and I like, so I know some people act like they sweep up their little spot and rake it for trash, but I guess they missed this one, and that one, and that one too, and that one over there.
Piece of something.
You keep breaking it into smaller pieces.
I keep breaking into smaller pieces.
Car over there.
That's our sweet little baby.
This is getting a little ridiculous. Now there's trash right here, and we're next to the main stinky road.
And I'm seeing so many leave no tracers drive right by the trash. I guess they do it all the way down the whole entire road, huh? You watch out, this guy's driving a little fast over here. He's trying to kick dust on us. Let's get back in our car.
Hurry.
It's over.
Oh my god, he tried to take us out. He saw us getting on the Moop. He was jealous.
Whoa, look at that garbage. And there's more Moop right there.
Are you kidding me?
We got some Moop right here. All right, well, let's get it.
There's so much moop. So much moopers.
Guys, I'm completely flabbergasted on how the trash got past that fence right there. That's an amazing garbage fence.
How to get over it? This is impossible.
Clearly a leave no trace event. Leave no trace! I mean, this fence, look, I mean, this is clearly a trash-proof fence. But what do we have here? Something has gotten over it. This is...
Got it?
What the heck?
What does it say?
It's a Burning Man's building plans. Built something, and it's so amazing that it made it past this fence. This is a freaking magnet for trash. As you've seen, we haven't found any trash outside that. And I found one here, and I found something right over here too that was, what I find interesting though, guys, look at this line of sand. Look at how it's disrupted. I don't know how that caused this whole entire line, if it has any effect on the environment, but I bet you if the same people that are complaining about it being a no trace event, if it was like another company out here doing this, they'd be complaining that this is like somehow destroying the playa.
Guys, we have to stop right now because what we found out when researching this later on we decided to take another look at this, and what they call those are actually serpent dunes. And what's interesting is they claim they don't know what causes them, although they do know that it was a Burning Man seems to accelerate them. But as you can see, at least from this video, it's clear as day that the trash wall is literally causing a massive serpent dune. Some people claim that these are very hazardous to the playa, and there's been a lot of debate about them, like they don't know how they are caused or what causes them or anything, but I think this is pretty clear evidence that that fence is causing a massive serpent dune.
How could this have happened?
It's outside the fence. I mean, pack it in, pack it out. Now this is nothing compared to the trash along the roads. We're coming out here to make a point. There's trash that blows away, guys. When the winds pick up here, it'll take a freaking piece of garbage all the way down as far as the eye can see.
So what's that over there?
That's someone's van.
Oh, there's people in there.
They're looking at us. They're like, what the f? There's like burners on.
Yeah. So we have those guys over there, which they're kind of, I don't know what they're doing. It's kind of like they're just sitting in their seats staring in front of them.
See if someone was dead in there. That's why we went by. And this is tape. And sadly, this little piece of duct tape, which is the exact same color of tape they use on their windows to prevent dust from going on. I bet you it's not from the event though. Somehow got past their little fence. And what about this? Another piece of plastic.
Old can. He was a baby.
And also there's horse poop back there.
Oh yeah, that's a tape.
Wait, there's horse
Here.
poop?
Yeah, over here. Come here.
There are horses on the playa, Dad?
No, this is impossible.
That must have been the burners.
More duct tape.
Dude, the burners just had to have taken a massive dump.
A pen. I'm sure that's...
And look over here. There's some black stuff.
This is a cassette tape. This would be for the young whippersnappers wouldn't understand. There.
Smoke we cannot get.
I feel like if we pull that out of there, we'll be causing more environmental destruction than we're willing to tolerate here, guys. let's keep going. We gotta go yell at some burners and complain to them about their freaking trash they've been leaving out here. That's where we're going now. Let's go.
These can't be horse
Let's go. Let's go. We got some more trash.
Plastic bag outside the fence. We're gonna pick it up. Go, Dad, go.
I think you planted this here.
Dad, I didn't.
I mean, because clearly if I let this thing go in a big gust of wind, it's gonna go down and hit this fence. Here we have another freaking glove, a rubber glove, guys, and it made it past the fence right there. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't even see much garbage caught up in the fence, do you? Yeah, we're gonna continue to drive around the event and see if there's anything in there that we feel like going in and seeing. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go again.
A human took a dump there. You guys are probably right. That's disgusting, man. You guys, holy moly.
Someone
wrecked this place. Let's go. We drive like 10 yards and there's more trash. Just every 10 yards. It's more tape.
More tape.
I'm gonna run over here and grab that piece of blue trash over there.
I almost wonder if someone like, oh yeah, there's some trash, and I almost wonder if someone like dumped their black water over here because it freaking stinks like really bad.
Yeah, it smells fishy, almost like the Salton Sea. A cigarette, look.
Okay, let's go.
Holy crap,
Yeah,
dude.
it smells disgusting.
Smells really bad. It totally smells like sewer.
Downwind, the wind's blowing it this way.
Another cigarette right there.
But what I want
Another
to
one.
point out is look at how far away, how vast that is. If the garbage gets over here and the wind is blowing,
Yeah, it's gonna just
it's just gonna
freaking-
scatter for miles. I mean, it's just so vast. I think that's the problem. It doesn't always, we can demonstrate it, I think clearly, it doesn't all get stuck in here, not even, you know, most of it. Yep. It's all right, let's keep going. We can only do so much, guys. There's only 4 of us. And as you can see, there's a vast area, so we can only do so much. That's all we could do.
Exactly.
Styrofoam, look at that. This is outside the fence. Bungee cord like it fell off the back of someone's truck. Look at that. We'll toss it away. We'll throw it out. Look, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Look at how fast this piece of garbage is flying right now. It's doing I'm going about 6 miles an hour. This thing is cruising down the playa. It's going 10 miles an hour now. That little piece of trash. Look at that.
It's like skidding. So there's a knocked over outhouse right there.
So then we decided to stop next to some beautiful donkeys and start cleaning.
We're on the main road out of the Burning Man event, and look at what's all around. It's a bunch of garbage, guys. We're just gonna call it what it is. It's not moop anymore. It's trash. And there's donkeys right there. Donkeys are my favorite animal, guys. What's so funny about that? This really grinds my gears that there's trash next to my favorite donkeys.
They're suffering right now.
Now let's pick up this trash.
There's a donkey patty.
What is this supposed to be?
Flattened donkey patty.
What is that? Jack, can you stop touching this?
Why, it ain't gonna hurt you.
It's Burner's poop, Dad.
Some toilet paper.
Ew! You touched my hand!
I'm putting this down.
Emma, the donkey.
Yeah.
Picking up the trash. Giving my grab rat him.
Look, they don't even have any concern with picking up the trash, do they?
No, they just drive on by. They don't
drove
care
right
about the
on by.
donkeys. They don't care about the donkeys like we do. On, Dad. Just chasing after me.
A lot of trash in this little spot.
Yep. A lot of trash.
I think we've done a pretty good job so far.
I think that we did a really great job today cleaning up. Clearly, guys, it's not a Leave No Trace event, because if it was, then there wouldn't be so much trash all over. We got trash outside the playa. We have trash. We saw a bunch of trash flying around even inside the playa, and they started removing like the fencing, which is weird because that means it's just gonna fly all over, plus all over the roads. If you just drive up and down these roads to Burning Man and back, you're gonna see a ton of trash, guys, so I don't think it's Leave No Trace event. As you can see, guys, it's a real Leave No Trace event. Well, I mean, we found tons of trash, guys, so I don't know. It's like they're just like leaving their trash all over no matter if it's a Leave No Trace event or not. So it doesn't really like, you know, they're not really following the rules.
All right, guys, well, we are done. It's been a long, we've been working on this video for about, I'd say 2 to 3 weeks now. We've come out here multiple times, and I was like appalled by the amount of trash left along the highways, and it's still like that, guys. Even today, this is like barely any trash compared to what you'll see down this road right now. If we go down this road and show you all the freaking trash everywhere, it's still everywhere, but it also goes all the way into California. It goes all the way, every which way they go is trash. They left it everywhere. We just came out here. I know we didn't do much. We got some. A bag is fairly full, but we just wanted to come out here and document this after the email we got from the woman who said we needed to come out here and see the amount of trash they left after. All right, guys, we have a long ways to go. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.